Hi everybody and welcome to our roller class today. So have your roller to your side ready before we start. Let's get our feet and knees hip width apart. Let's just do our postural setup before we start our class. So make sure your toes are nicely in alignment. Feet are grounded into the floor, weight equal between the ball of your foot and your heel, and then just soften those knees for me. Bring your pelvis into its neutral position, sitting underneath your spine. Belly button in, lower tummy, scoop it up. Ribs in and down, shoulders for me up to your ears, round your shoulders back, squeeze shoulder blades together and draw the shoulders down, lengthen to the top of the head and draw the chin slightly in. Okay, let's start with some nice breaths in through the nose and out. And again, breathing in and out. And one more for me, breathing in and out. Big shoulder rolls, breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower, draw down. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower, draw down. And again, breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower, draw down. Lovely. Turn to the side for me. Bring the roller just in front of your toes. Take a breath in. Tuck your chin to your chest. Soft knees and round your spine. Good, pull in through the sternum and gently articulate down through that spine. Good, keeping the knees soft for me, rolling all the way down and bringing your hands to your roller. Lovely. Now keeping those knees soft, sinking into your bottom a little bit for me. Take your right hand in front of your left foot on the roller. Take a breath in. Breathing out, extend the legs and draw your head towards your knees. Reach up into the air with that left arm. Breathe in and soften. Come down into a little squat. And again, breathe out and extend. Breathe in and soften. And one more. Breathe out and extend. Breathe in and soften. Hands in front of the feet on your roller. Take a breath in. Breathe out, extend, look at the knees and hold. Now just take the roller slightly forwards, taking the weight of your hands into your roller, and let's lift up onto the balls of the feet, straightening those legs. Breathe in, rolling down through the feet and taking the weight back into the heels. So you get this deep stretch up through the back of the legs. And again, take the weight slightly forwards and lifting up onto the balls of the feet. Lowering those heels down, keep the legs straight and take that weight back. One more, weight comes forwards, rolling up onto the balls of the feet, rolling down and take your weight back. Come into center, soften the knees, bring the roller slightly closer. Take the left hand in front of the right foot, take a breath in. Breathing out, extend the legs, reach up into the air. Bring your head towards your knees and then release, soften into like a little squat, drop the bottom down. And again, extend, arm up into the air, press towards those legs and release and soften. And one more. Extend those legs, press towards the knees and come down and release. Take your fingertips to the ends of your roller, relax your head, breathe in, knees are soft. And as you breathe out, let's gently uncurl. Belly button to spine. Think about drawing that tailbone down towards the floor as you roll up. Placing one vertebra, one on each other at a time as we roll up, placing those shoulders and lifting that head. And then turn towards me. Lovely. So feet and knees hip width apart. Take the hands to the outside of the roller, draw the shoulders down into the back. Let's come up over the head for me. Take a breath in. Breathing out, let's tilt over to the right side. Now, left hand stretch away. And then use your core as we come up. Keep the shoulders down though. Over to the left. Right hand, stretch that arm away. And then lift up to center. Let's do that one more each side. Over to the right. Left arm stretch away and then back up to center, and then over to the left, right arm stretch away, and then come back to center. Bring that roller down, just onto the top of the chest. Keep it glued there for me, and keep your hips facing forwards. Take a breath in, breathing out, rotate through the chest as far as you can go. Push that right hip slightly forwards if you can, and then release. Now round to the left, keep your roller on your chest. You can push the left hip slightly forwards, just to give a bit of extra rotation, and then release. And again, round to the right, shoulders down into your back, and release. And then round to the left. Push the left hip slightly forwards if you wish, and release. Well done, bring that roller down in front of you. So, circling the roll around, taking left hand up. We're going behind the head if you can. Right hand up and then circle down in front of you. Let's go back the other way. To the left, right hand up. Keep the arms straight as we circle behind the head. And then come down in front of you. One more each way. To the right. Left hand up and circle all the way around and back. And last one, to the left. Right hand up. Circle all the way round and back, and relax it down. Good, well done. Let's take our roller this way round. Come long ways on your mat for me, and just have that roll in front of you. Place it roughly at arm's length with the palm of your right hand on the roller, okay? So you don't want to have the roller too close so the elbow is bent, but equally you don't want the roller to be towards you or away from you. You want to have your palm flat and your arm long. Feet and knees about hip width apart. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, soften the knees, push the roller away into a nice squat. Stretch the opposite arm. Can you see I'm dropping into that right shoulder, and then come all the way up. And again, all the way down, dropping into that shoulder. And then coming up, knees stay going forwards, and again, and up, and one more for me. So into your squat, bottom goes out, drop into the opposite shoulder, and then come up. Lovely, swap hands, breathe in. Breathing out and squat. Now I'm dropping into my left shoulder, and coming up, that feels good. And again, breathe out. Drop into that shoulder, bottom out, and come up. And again, dropping down, stretch behind, and up. One more for me. Dropping down, stretch into that shoulder, and come all the way up. Good stuff, well done. Okay, coming down now onto your mat for me. Bringing the roller down the end of your mat. And let's have your ankles on your roller. Feet about hip width apart, so you do want a gap between your toes. Lengthen those legs and sit up on your sit bones for me. We're just going to do a little bit of work into the lower back, pulling that tailbone round, coming into your half roll down. So arms up here, and I want you to lift up through the top of your head. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to tuck your tailbone, you're going to round your spine. And you're going to roll to kind of the heels. Good, take a breath in, breathing out, rolling up, and you're going to reach up into the air tall. And again, arms come down, tuck the tailbone around the spine. Really pull up through this lower tummy as you roll down. Rolling up and reach. Okay, let's add a variation. Breathe in, breathe out, tuck and roll down. We're going to hold this time. So rolling down, take a breath in. Breathing out, right leg lift. Breathing in, left leg lift. Breathing in, and again, right leg lift. Breathing in, left leg lift. Breathing in, and rolling up. And reach up into the air. Let's add an arm to that as well. Breath in, breathing out, tuck your tailbone round into your spine. Now, as you lift your right leg, you're going to lift the left arm, right leg, left arm. and in. Left leg, right arm, and in, and again. Right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. Rolling up. Reach up into the air, flex the feet for me, and then fold forwards to your toes. Good. Get that nice stretch with the back of the legs. Lovely. And then gently uncurl. Very nice. Let's slide those legs a bit wider now. So still on the ankle, on the lower part of the leg. Legs as wide as is comfortable for you, okay? So because you've got our legs up or our feet up, we're going to get a little bit more stretch. If this is too much for you, do the exercise without your legs on the roller. Just have your legs on the mat. So nice and tall, arms out, take a breath in. As you breathe out, rotate to the left. Flex the left foot and reach down. Breathing in, release the foot and come up. To the right, flex the foot, rotate and reach down. Breathing in and coming up. And again, flex the foot, rotate and reach down. Breathing in, release and up. Breathing out, flex, rotate, reach down. Breathing in and coming up. Good. Bring your arms forwards, keep the legs wide. You do need the roller on this one, so if you haven't already got it there, pop it underneath your feet for me. Tuck your tailbone under. Roll into your spine. Now bend the knees and roll up, and then take them away and flex. Bend the knees and roll up, and take it away and flex. And again, so really working hip flexors. Take it away and flex. One more. Bend and roll up. Take it away and flex. Rolling forwards, flat back, reach away. Good. Relax down onto that roller. And then gently uncurl. Lovely. Okay, let's take your feet off the roller. We're going to slide the roller around now. So we're going to come onto the roller just around about the bottom of your shoulder blades is where we want your roller to be. Feet and knees are going to be nicely about hip width apart. Okay, take your hands behind your head. And let's just support the weight of the head. So let that head fall into the arms, okay, into your hands. What you don't want to be doing is pulling with those arms. We need to be working with the ribs and the upper abdominals, okay? Let's just start with a stretch. Let's take ourselves back. Now, if you get dizzy when you go backwards, only go parallel to the ceiling and then go back with the elbows. If you're happy, then go back a bit further, but always keep your bottom on the floor. So stretching that spine back, and also you get this lovely stretch on the front of the abdominals near your sternum. This is lovely for the digestive system, which gets all a little bit screwed up. Good, and then ribs down and slowly bring yourself up. Okay, so let's bring your left leg up into tabletop for me, shin parallel to the ceiling. We're going to twist our right elbow to the knee, pull the knee in. We're going to take that left leg long and we're going to rotate all the way away. And we're going to stretch that right elbow away from us. So we're not going backwards, we're staying up, but we're stretching away. Then we go knee up and away. Knee up and away. And again, knee up, stretch that leg away. Stretch the elbow away. And again, knee up and away. Good. Knee up and away. Lovely. And up and away. Good. And up. Two more. Lovely. Up and away. Good. Last one. And away. And then come to center. Lovely. Well done. Very good. We'll do the other side in just a while. Okay. So again, support the back of the head for me. I want you to tuck your tailbone towards you and lift your bottom just off the floor. Now take your chest and head parallel to the ceiling with your elbows wide. And we're going to roll to the top of the shoulders and back to the bottom of your shoulder blades. So push, pull. push, pull, push, pull. Okay, so we're just working the upper back, gently rolling, and you might find that your roller will travel a little bit, so you may need to just replace your feet. I'll try not to go out of shot on the camera, but you can always readjust yourself if you need to. Good. So come back to the bottom of the shoulder blades. I need to readjust my feet. I'm moving up my my mat, and I just want you to do a little push-pull. Okay, so I'm using the power in my legs and pulling through my feet. So my hamstrings are switching on and off, my quads are switching on and off. And I get this really nice pressure around my middle of my spine. That's good. Lovely. Keep parallel to the ceiling and then rest. Now walk down a little bit so you go halfway between the bottom of your shoulder blades and the top of your shoulder blades. Keep your bottom up, and again, push, pull, push, pull. This is an exercise or something I do quite a lot on the roller to release my upper back. If I've got a little bit of tension in my upper back. Good. Push, pull, and slowly come to a stop. And then if you can, walk down a little bit more so you're near the top of your shoulder blades, but you're not on your neck. And again, push, pull. Now this might be quite uncomfortable around the top of your scapula. When I'm massaging people, I find lots of adhesions around there. That's where your levator scap attaches to your shoulder blade, and that can be a very knotty part of your back. So push, pull around that top area. Lovely. And then relax. Gently roll down through that spine. Good, all the way. Extend your legs. So you're still quite near the top of your shoulder blades. Let's just take yourself back, stretch the elbows wide. If you can dangle the head, then let that head dangle and reach the arms. But if that's not comfortable, if that makes you feel queasy in any way, then leave those hands behind the head. Oh, that's a lovely stretch. Good, then bring those hands back round. Knees come up. Good, now you can either come onto your side to come up to sitting, or you can bring those hands forwards and just roll yourself off your roller. Take your legs along, have a stretch forwards for a second. That feels good. And then gently uncurl. So bring your roller back to you a little bit now. So we're going to go back to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Good. Familiar territory. Hands behind your head for me. Tuck your tailbone under so we get nice engagement for that core. And we're going to bring your right leg up to tabletop. So left elbow to knee. Extend it away and stretch that left elbow away. And again. And away. And again. And away. Stretch the elbow. And away. And again. And stretch, and again, and stretch. Two more, and stretch, last one, and stretch, and bring that leg back. Very nice. Okay, I'd like to do a little bit of work on the muscles of the neck, because I know it's something that a lot of us struggle with, and especially those of you who are working on your laptops at home. So what I'd like to do is to move that roller away and to bring that roller underneath the back of the head, as if you're using it as a pillow, okay? Okay, so to begin with, what I'd like to do is I'd like you to dip your chin and feel that lengthening through the back of the neck for me. And then I'd like you to lift your chin up so you roll the roller onto the back of the skull. And then again, you draw your chin down and you lengthen that neck. And then you lift the chin. And one more. Stretch the back of those neck flexors. and then come to neutral. Lovely. So I'd like you to turn onto your side to face me. So come onto your side to face me. And I would like you, this is a bit tricky if your hair is long, so you may have to pop your hair up into a ponytail if it's long. I'd like you to bring your roller onto the back of your ear. I don't want your ear touching, so I'm kind of looking out on the diagonal, but I can feel that roller on the back of my head, just behind my ear, but my ear itself isn't actually touching the roller. So I'm not here, and I'm not laying on my back. I'm kind of half and half, okay? And then I just want you to draw circles with your nose in one direction. So you just gently touch the roller with your ear as you circle, the edge of your ear as you circle round, okay? So you're just literally kind of brushing the ear as you circle the nose. Good. Now let's go the other way, circle the nose the other way. Good, just on the back there. Lovely. This is great for the neck. And then relax. Roll back onto your back for me. Have that roller so it's not in the neck, it is literally just on that part of the skull that sticks out, so my neck is now not on the roller, and we're going to do those chin dips again, but we did them before with the roller into the neck. So draw the chin down and lift the head up. Draw the chin down for that lovely lengthening. That's great, and then lift the head up. One more. Draw the chin down. Good stretch, and lift that head up. Good. Now bring that roller into the neck again and turn away from me. So onto your side, but bring that roller just at the back of the ear, the back onto the head. I don't want your ear touching the roller. And then circle your nose. So again, your ear just brushes the roller as you circle. Good. And now circle the nose the other way. If you need to adjust your roller at any time, you can. Circle the nose the other way. Good. If you have a stressful day and those neck and shoulder muscles feel tight, this is a great exercise to do. Good. And then rest. Now from that side lay position, gently walk yourself up for me and then come back on your mat. Oh, that feels great. Much better. Okay, let's bring your roll around and underneath your knees for me. I'm going to try and give you a little bit of everything in this class. So let's come all the way down to your mat. Let's lift your hips up and let's take your roller onto the back of your pelvis. We need to make sure that it's slightly above your coccyx. That's where it needs to be. Okay, just slightly above the coccyx. Lovely. Let's just have a little stretch here first. So bring that right knee in, pull it into the chest, and just stretch that left leg as far away as it will go to get this great stretch on the front of your left hip and into your hip flexor. Gently pull that right knee down. That's good. Use your breath just to relax and go heavy into your roller. Now slide your left leg up, hold, take your right leg away, slowly drop it down, soften the knee if you need to, pull that left knee in. Use your breath to make your body go heavy into your roller. Good. And then draw that right knee in. Good, let's go into tabletop now with the knees over the hips, the shins parallel to the ceiling. Glue the feet together with the knees slightly parted and take your hands out to the side. So we're going to do great knee rolls to work on the top of your pelvis. So take your knees over to the right side, rolling onto the right side, the right hip. So left hip is off the roller, and then we stir those knees. So you're using your abdominal muscles to lift up and circle, but we're creating a lovely bit of fascial release on the top of your right hip. That's good, so lovely knee stirs. Now stir in the direction that feels most comfortable, okay? One direction will feel better than the other, I should think. So nice stirs with those knees. That feels good. Staying on that right side, using those abdominal muscles. Great. Shoulders are relaxed, neck is relaxed. If you want to put a folded towel underneath your head, if that makes you more comfortable, then that's fine as well. Good. 2 more stirs. And then come back to centre. Lovely. Bring your arms down onto your roller and extend those legs up into the air. If you need to adjust your roller at any time, that's absolutely fine. You feel free to do that. Okay, so we're going to go into a nice scissor. We're going to keep our hands here for now. For those of you who feel steady enough, I will go into a hold with my hands. So right leg towards you, left leg away, stretch and switch. Stretch and switch. Now, your scissor can be as big as you want it to be, okay? So if you're struggling with your hamstrings and you're here, then that's absolutely fine. Stretch and stretch. Now with my hands, I hold and I do a little pull just to make that stretch a little bit deeper. Try to keep the legs straight. Now add a double pulse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. So you work with a range of movement which is ideal for your body. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep that core engaged. 1, 2. 4 more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2, and come together. Again, if you need to adjust your roller at any point, that's absolutely fine. Have your legs nicely over your hips for me. Hold your roller. So let's press those legs in towards your chest, trying to get some length in the back of those legs. Then we're going to circle those legs out to the side, the hip curtains, all the way down to a diagonal, but you need to better hold it with your core. And then you'll squeeze those legs back up. And again, press the legs in towards you, get that lovely length. And then we go wide, all the way round and down, nice and controlled. And then coming back up, press in, breathe out. Breathe in and out and in and out and in and out and in. 2 more. And out and in and out and in. Last one. Breathe out and in and out and in and relax. Good, well done. So let's bend those knees again into your tabletop position, feet together, knees slightly parted. Let's roll onto the left hip, arms out to the side, and let's circle. So circling in whichever direction feels good for you. Make sure that as you draw the knees in and up, you're using those abdominal muscles rather than your lower back muscles, okay? Circle and circle. Good. Circle and circle. Lovely. And again, this is so good on the top of your pelvis. Again, if unfortunately you are having to sit a lot because of your job, your QL gets a bit tight on the top of your pelvis. This is a great one for you to do. Nice circle and circle. Lovely. Good. 4 more. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. and then come back to centre. Lovely, place the left foot down, take the right leg long. So whilst we've got this roller here, it's a good idea to do your hamstring stretches because you get a bit of a double whammy. I want you to have this left foot a little bit further away. I want you to hold the back of the right thigh and pull it in. And at the same time, I want you to imagine your knee, your left knee is stretching away from you. So we get a hamstring stretch and we get a quad stretch on the other leg at the same time. So hold that stretch and breathe. Good, stretch that left knee away as you pull that right leg in towards you. And then if you can, just come into a little bit of flexion. Try not to let the left foot go light when you do that because it might want to. Good. And then release it off. Take your right foot down, bring your left leg up. Extend that leg to the ceiling at the same time, stretching out through that leg. Pull the left leg in as you stretch the right knee away from you. So you get a hamstring stretch on the left and a quad stretch on the right. Good. And then if you can, flex. Woof, feel that this morning. Flex, flex. Keep that leg long though, don't let the knee bend. So we're trying to stretch out through that knee. Good, and relax that down. Lovely, so bring your feet comfortably to the floor, lift the hips, slide the roller towards your feet and then gently lower those hips down. Fantastic, bring that roller underneath the feet. So you've got the centre of the foot, so the arch of the foot on the roller. And as we come up into our bridges, you've got to keep your weight through the centre of the foot. What can happen if you lose control of the roller is you end up rolling onto your heels and that puts your hamstrings under a lot of tension, okay? So you've got to try and keep your weight over the centre of your feet. Feet and knees hip width apart, hands to the side of your body. We're going to do some nice bridges. So tuck your tailbone towards you, breathe in. And as you breathe out, let's roll yourself up into your bridge. Open your chest, squeeze the glutes as you lift the hips and stretch out through those knees. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, let's roll all the way down. One vertebra at a time, putting your tailbone round. Keep the weight through the centre of the feet. And then let's release the pelvis. So let's go for a nice spine stretch on this one. Tuck the tailbone, breathe in. Breathe out, rolling up into your bridge, pressing up through the hips. Squeeze your bottom, breathing in, arms up and over. Thumbs pointing down towards the floor, but stretch the arms away. Now roll down through the spine as you stretch the arms away. Keep your weight through the centre of your feet. And then release the pelvis and arms, come up and over. Feels good. Tuck the tailbone, breathe in. Breathing out, rolling up into your bridge. Open your chest, squeeze your bottom, arms come up and over, palms facing, stretch away, and then roll down for me through your spine. Tuck your tailbone under, and then arms come down. Let's do one more. Tuck your tailbone under, and roll up into your bridge. Good, press up through those hips, squeeze up through that bottom, stretch out through those knees. Arms come up and over, palms facing. Keep that lovely stretch on for me. Just dip that right hip down and stretch the left hand away and push up. Dip the left hip down, stretch the right hand away and push up. Dip that right hip down, stretch the left hand away and push up, and then dip that left hip down, stretch that right hand away and push up. Let's roll down through the spine. Good. Tuck your tailbone under, release, roll your legs away. Have a long stretch through your body. Good, arms come under, rolling up. Taking your feet off your roller, just behind. Lovely. And then roll onto your side and gently walk yourselves up. Well done, guys, really good. That was a lovely bit of spinal work there. Okay, let's come facing me. Right-sided mermaid if you can, with the roller to your right side. So you want your right leg in front of you, your left leg behind you. There are variations to this if your knees and hips don't allow you to do that. So you can extend that front leg. You can extend the side leg. Or if you're struggling, you can have both legs extended in front of you. It will mean, though, you'll be rolling over. You may not be able to go quite so far if you're not in mermaid, okay? So we'll just do a few here. So if you can get into mermaid, that would be lovely. Knees in alignment, right hand on your roller, take a breath in. As you breathe out, let's roll away, extending those arms. So your left buttock comes off, breathing in, coming up. The idea here is to try and plant both buttocks down onto the floor, tall through the spine. Release, let's stretch over into those shoulders. And then stretch to the ceiling and plant. And again, we all need to practice our mermaids. Good. And then all the way up and plant. Last one, coming all the way over and stretch. Coming all the way up and plant. Now with your left hand, come down, just grab your shin, take your hand off your roller, reach up into the air. Now from your ribs, soften your left elbow towards your hip, stretch over, and you're going to feel that in this knee as well. And then come up. And again over. So if you've got your legs extended, and then come up, you can just bring that opposite hand across your thighs. And again, stretch over, and then up. And last one, stretch over, and up. Lovely. Unravel those legs, bring your legs forwards. Good. Take your roller here onto your thighs for me. Roll down towards your toes, so you're going to lose my toes now. You take a breath in. Breathe out and pulse. 2, 3, 4, and release. Roll as far as you can to your toes and pulse. 2, 3, 4, release. And then pulse your toes and pulse. 2, 3, 4, and release. Lovely. Now bring that roller to your left side. So left-sided mermaid now. So left foot in front of you, right leg behind you, or your variation dependent on your knees and your hips. Okay, left hand on. Shoulder blades into back. Take a breath in. Breathing out, rolling over. And then coming up, trying to plant both buttocks into the floor, tall through the spine. And again, rolling over. And stretching up. And again, rolling over. And stretching up nice and tall. And again, rolling over. And stretching up. Grab hold of that shin, reach up into the air with your left hand. Soften your right elbow as we come over through the side of the body. And then release. And again, working into those ribs and into your waist. And then release. And again, stretching over. And release. And stretch over. And release. Well done. Unravel those legs for me. Give me a little bit of shimmy. Good stuff. Okay, so now we're going to take our roller down the centre of our mat. So this way, down the centre of our mat. We're going to sit right on the end of our roller because we want to make sure that our head is supported. So we're going to roll down, taking that roller down the middle of our spine with our head nice and supported on the roller. Okay, get yourselves comfortable. We're just going to start by just waking up the nervous system in the spine a little bit. Have your hands just gently out to the side. Imagine your spine, your body is velcroed to the roller. So we're going to want to move as one with the roller. And we're just going to gently seesaw from right to left. Yeah, so from hand to hand almost. We're going with the roller. The weight is going from foot to foot, and you can push off the foot to help you move from side to side, but we want to go as one with the roller. As one with the roller. Good. And again, side to side. Good. Side to side. Lovely. 2 more. Side to side. Last one. Side to side. And then come to center. And then bring your arms just down here. Relax those shoulders. Now we're going to move the roller with the hips. We're going to push the hips out to the right. Push the hips out to the left. And we're just going to push the roller. As we push the hips out to the right, we just bring the roller to the left-hand side of the spine, and then we come back to the middle. And when we push the hips out to the left, we're just bringing the roller to the right-hand side of the spine and coming to center. So push the hips out and center. Push the hips out and center. And notice as you push the hips out, one of your hamstrings will really switch on. Okay? So as you push the hips to the left, your left hamstring will really switch on. If you push the right, your right hamstring as you push those hips out to the side. So you're going from side to side. So again, this is a great release in the spine, but you're using your hamstrings, you're using your core. Good. 2 more. Push. Last one. And push. And now come to center again for me. Get yourself nice and planted. Have your hands down by the side of your body and switch your core on. So belly button to side, pull up lower tummy, ribs in and down because you'll need that for balance. Take your right leg up into the air. Take your left arm up into the air. So keep that right hand down, elbow down as well if you feel you need to. So you're going to bring your shin and your fingertips together and you're going to take them away. And again. And away. So working on balance, squeeze through the core and then reach and away. Reach and away. If you can, on the supporting arm, just come to your fingertips, elbows off. Use that core as you come up, straight leg. Reach and away. Reach and away. 2 more. Good. Last one. And then come back to center. Lovely. So both hands, both elbows now on to the floor for stability. Bring one leg up into tabletop and then the other leg up into tabletop. So think about keeping the same angle of the knee. Take the right toe down, just tap it to the floor. Watch your balance and switch. Now, if you can't do switches because it's too wobbly, do one leg and bring it up, and then do the other leg and bring it up. If you can switch them, that's great. And remember, you're working from your hips, not your knees, okay? So you're keeping the same angle at your knee. Good. And switch. And switch. The cores should be working quite hard. Quads should be working quite hard. And switch and switch. 4 more. Switch and switch. 2 more. Switch and switch. Relax the foot down. Relax the other foot down. Well done. Okay, so left leg up into the air, right hand up into the air. Okay, so bring your fingertips and your shin together and away. Squeeze through that core and away. Touch, stretch away. Keep that core engaged. If you can, just come onto your fingertips on your left hand elbow off. If not, keep it down. And touch and away. Good. Touch and away. Lovely. And away. Touch and away. Touch. 4 more for me. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and relax and bring it in. Lovely, guys. Well done. Fantastic. It's a good old work on the legs there as well. Okay, so working a little bit through the shoulders now. Good old snow angel. Do you love the snow angel? So take your arms long for me. Elbows off the floor. And we're going to semicircle those arms around the body. Palms down. Come in line with your shoulders. Now turn your palms up. Now circle your arms around the head with your palms up, trying to bring your index fingers together. Some of you won't be able to do that. You've got to have pretty good mobility through your shoulders to do that. If you're off the floor, that's absolutely fine. We want you as low to the floor as we can. Come up and over. Place the hands down. Relax the elbows. And again, semicircle. Turn palms up. Come around the head. Try to bring those fingers together. And all the way up. And over to the floor. Relax the elbows. And again, semicircle. Turn palms up. Come all the way round. Bring the fingertips together. Come up and over. All the way down. One more. Relax the elbows. And then semicircle. Stretch the arms away. Palm up. Circle around the head for me. Bring the fingertips together. And then come all the way up and over. And relax it there. Relax the elbows for me. Very good. Bring the feet a little bit closer towards your bottom. Shoulder blades into your back. Tuck your tailbone towards you. And as you breathe out, peel your spine off your roller. Come right up into your shoulder blades and feel that roller against those shoulder blades for me. Good. Take a breath in. Breathing out, and then place each vertebra on the roller. It's quite a good guide, actually, to see if you can place that lower back in before your pelvis actually touches your roller in neutral. Let's try that again. Tuck your tailbone towards you, breathe in. Breathing out, peel that spine off, rolling up into your shoulder blades. Keep your shoulders relaxed and open. Press up through those hips, breathe in. Breathing out, now start from the top and place each vertebra as we go down. Putting your tailbone round and underneath you. So really working those hamstrings and those quads. And then release. One more. Tuck the tailbone. Peel that spine off as we go up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Let's stay lovely and open through those shoulders. Breathe in. Breathing out and gently placing as we go down. Good. Pull your tailbone round and then release for me. Very nice. Excellent stuff. Okay, last one here on the roller. Hands by your side. Imagine you are trying to squeeze the roller with your shoulder blades. I love this exercise, okay? So you're pulling your shoulder blades in towards one another. So when you're ready, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, squeeze your roller. And then relax. Let your shoulders melt. Breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze. Keep squeezing, breathe in. Breathe out and melt. Really relax. And again, breathe in. Breathe out and squeeze. Hold, breathe in. Breathe out, melt. and relax. And again, breath in. Breathe out and squeeze. Hold, breathe in. Breathe out and melt. Lovely, well done. Okay, so whichever side you feel most comfortable, I want you to slowly slide bottom and then chest off your roller. Bring it to the side, come onto your back. Let's feel how your spine feels. You should feel closer to the floor. That's the idea. The back is beautifully released, the neck is released, the head is released, the shoulders are released. Lovely. Okay, guys. So if you want to join me, just gently turn onto your side and walk yourself up into a sitting position. Oh, come up slowly, you might feel a little bit wobbly. Let's come and sit however you're most comfortable. So legs crossed or legs in front of you. Have a lovely roll through those shoulders. That's great. Good, let's have a stretch over to the side. And then release. Stretch over to the side. Good, and release. Make a circle. Round the spine, chin down. Rounding that upper back. Good. Relax the hands down and then just gently roll up through that spine. Shoulder blades into your back, tall through your head. Scrunch up to your ears, give them a little squeeze. And then all the way down. And again, scrunch up, little squeeze. And all the way down. And one more, scrunch up, little squeeze. And all the way down. Let's breathe. In and out. And again, in and out. And last one for me, in and out. And relax. Well done, guys. Give yourself a little clap. I hope you enjoyed that roller class. Take care and have a lovely day.